Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am the Angelic Akashic Shaman, and today I want to keep talking about angels and what we found out about them during my Akashic Records reading with my mentor. Last year, on September 2022, I had a professional Akashic Records reading done by my mentor Natasha, or as she's known on YouTube, the Cosmic Empress. My goal was to check a few things that I had found out while reading for myself, but we ended up finding out so much more, and I wanted to share this with you. I took the voice recording from the reading and wrote the important parts I wanted to talk about here, so I will be reading that, as well as incorporating a few tidbits of my own commentary in between what my mentor Natasha said. So I will start by reading some of the script, and after that I will be doing some of my own commentary. The script reads, "What I'm getting is that there are different types of angels," Natasha said as the pendulum in her hand moved clockwise. It was a sign that the Akashic records and her guides were agreeing with her. "What we were told initially is that angels cannot incarnate on earth, an example being Archangel Michael and the other archangels in general," Natasha continued. "But there are different types of angels. There are whole angelic realms in the universe as we know it." Now, this is my commentary. So, ever since my awakening, I had known that there were different types of angels and that they lived or existed in an angelic realm. But I had never really considered that there could be different angelic realms in existence. I'm going to go back to the script now. It reads, "And as I found out in some of my readings," said Natasha, "is that some planets start off as angelic realms and then go into fairy realms, and then they go into 3D realms in their different life cycles." The Cosmic Empress, who has had over 10 years of experience doing readings, said. Now, this is my commentary. I was honestly shocked. I mean, who would have known that entire worlds could be created as angelic realms, and then the same worlds would decide to descend to experience other dimensions and realities? We are always told that the planet has a consciousness, but I personally thought that the decision to go into certain realms was made uniquely by Source God, not that it was necessarily a decision made uniquely by the planet. Nor did I think ever that there could be something such as an angelic planet that then converted into a fairy planet or a fairy realm and then went into the 3D realms to experience different life cycles. I was definitely surprised. But let's get on with it, and I will start reading the script again. The script reads, "When they, the souls, are incarnated there, they take that blueprint with them," the angelic blueprint. "And I'm seeing now that in the very higher densities there are angels that decide to come to incarnate in the angelic realms. And then they can also do incarnational cycles," said Natasha, as she opened and closed her eyes, most likely having visions of these realms. This was a little confusing to me, so I'll explain. When the souls or consciousness of the planets decide to incarnate into more physical realms and densities, they take the angelic blueprint with them. In addition to that, angels can decide to incarnate in those planets when those planets are in higher realms. Angels can also decide to stay with the planets as they go through different dimensional and different cycles of incarnation, as well as different levels, meaning that the angels will also go through those different dimensions with the planet. Now, the question is, how do they do this? Well, according to the Akashic records, angels can go down into lower angelic realms as they are. If they want to go into lower dimensions outside of those angelic realms, then they can send fractals or parts of themselves into these lower realms and have those parts incarnate in other dimensions and densities. This doesn't apply to all angels, though, as some angels choose to not incarnate at all. Only certain angels or angelic beings decide to incarnate, or they are in a kind of vibration or a class of angel that don't incarnate. They like to serve best by not incarnating, said Natasha, her pendulum still moving in a clockwise direction, saying yes to everything she was saying. Natasha continued, I feel that the angels who decide not to incarnate want to keep as much of their light as intact as possible. They don't want to go into duality because they are not called to do that. They are called to serve as pure angelic energies. Their frequency is high in the 10,000 numbers. They have a very special purpose and mission. It seemed to both of us that the angels who did not want to incarnate did so because they did not want to accumulate karma. Taking on karma would lower their frequencies, which would make it difficult for them to carry out their mission as high frequency beings. Still, at any point, an angel could absolutely decide to incarnate. But how does that work? Well, as said before, they need to fractalize themselves in order to be able to incarnate in lower densities. These angels are not stuck in the angelic realms as we are led to believe. Natasha said, but some angels can absolutely incarnate, they're just different then. And I feel that it's absolutely true because the Andromedans and Arcturians are angelic beings, incarnated angelic beings from the angelic realms, and it can be that their higher self is actually an angel or an archangel. Natasha nodded. And I'm also seeing that these archangels at higher densities also can split into different souls in lower dimensions that they can go incarnate. I was fascinated. Not only can angels become angelic beings and then go into an incarnational cycle, but some angelic beings as well as incarnated angels can have angels or archangels as their higher selves. While incarnated, angelic beings often have little karma and have a high fifth dimensional quotient. They are very light in terms of energy, but cannot be dragged down easily. They are protected from negative beings, attachments, and entities because their light quotient is so high and pure. An incarnated angelic being may suffer from depression or anxiety, but it's tough for soul shifts and possessions to happen due to their bright light. Now, how can you tell incarnated angels or angelic beings apart? Incarnated angels usually have angels as part of the spirit guides, unlike other people who have their own spirit guide team with angels as an extra and not really part of their team. Sensitive people can also see angel wings on incarnated angels. If you have ever had a sensitive or psychic person tell you that you have wings, it's most likely that you are an incarnated angel or angelic being of some kind. Incarnated angels and angelic beings usually have an oval-shaped face. They tend to have soft, calming, and peaceful energy. A lot of the times, these can be the people that you can sit beside, not talk, and still have a peaceful moment with. Angelic beings also tend to have a soft, very tranquil voice when they speak. They may mumble, though. They tend to have soft and gentle puppy eyes, as well as a feeling of safety and purity, making you feel as if they will never harm you. The eyes tend to be dark brown despite common misconceptions that angelic eyes need to be a light color like blue. I really hope that you like this video. That's all I have for you now. So, do you have any angelic stories or information you would like to share? Comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And I will see you next time. Bye.